As a lot of us suffer from corona during this pandemic, some people are making ridiculous loads of money, like Jeff Lowe type money, you know? And in this video, I'm going to go over all the people who are making the most money off of this deadly disease, while most citizens get straight up shreked by their employers. And no, I'm not just going to be going over Zoom and Grubhub. I found some companies that you probably would not even think of because I big brained the heck out of this video, so I hope you enjoy. The winner of our last shoutout was Spy with 2,000 hours of TF2. Congratulations, my dude, and if you would like to win a shoutout like him or her, make sure you guys find this icon somewhere throughout the video, and if you comment the timestamp where it shows up and you're first, you'll get a free shoutout. Alright, so before we get into all the interesting people who are making all this like ridiculous money, let's go over the obvious ones. Zoom, Grubhub, Amazon, DoorDash, Charmin, Germex, Pornhub, local farmers who can't seem to keep up with the demand of food even though there's virtually no reason to hoard Takis right now, and of course, social media sites. Alright, so number one, we got people who are involved with Tiger King. Now, almost everyone has seen this show by now. It's pretty amazing, and I would have never guessed I would have enjoyed seeing hillbillies fight over tigers this much. So the people making the most money off of this show would be Netflix and the producers. Apparently, Joe is not actually making much money because he's kind of in prison for a few crimes that he may have committed. And while we're talking about online entertainment, I thought I'd throw in YouTubers who don't talk about Corona, because those are the ones who are able to make money because Corona's been getting demonetized. And also e-girls, they're making a lot of money. Like apparently they can't even keep up with demand. Number two, the movie Contagion. Now this one's kind of scary because the movie was almost spot on to the whole Corona outbreak. And a lot of people in their desperate times at home during quarantine have been wanting to watch this movie now that they're actually living it themselves. Contagion actually hit top 10 movies on the iTunes movie charts, which I guess isn't that big of a deal because it's just iTunes. It's not like it's on Netflix or Amazon, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Number three, those people you still see working at Starbucks and Home Depot. So yeah, a lot of these people are making more money than they used to because, well, they're not required to come into work because there's a stay-at-home act basically throughout the entire United States, and a lot of these people are still coming to work so that they can make a few extra dollars per hour. I mean, I wonder why. It's not like they're literally risking their lives to make you that frappuccino that your caffeine addicted self needs twice a day. Number four, adult beverage stores.
So apparently these are essential. And I don't know if owners should be happy or not because I mean their sales are probably through the roof, but I mean, is it worth risking getting the disease of diseases called Corona? But hey, they should be fine as long as they're not selling bottles of it like some stores. Like, that's just dumb. These booze stores are honestly so dedicated, it is crazy. And I'm sure someday, far in the future, kids are gonna read about how Corona hit the United States, and they'll get to read how brave these liquor store owners were. Like, could you imagine instead of being taught about Nam during history class, you were taught about the great outbreak of alcoholism in 2020? And not to forget about all of the brave liquor store owners that stood up to the daunting task of keeping Americans fed with booze.
Number five, VR companies. Now this one might surprise you, but apparently VR is really taking off right now because everyone's staying at home and they're bored out of their mind. Basically, everyone wants to escape the reality that they're living Contagion in their own life, and that's why they're getting into VR, and you basically can't find VR goggles anywhere because it's just selling out. And I would know this because I actually wanted to get into VR while all of this was going on, and I had a stimulus check coming my way, and I was like, hey, why not just buy a VR headset? That would be fun. And I get online and, well, I can't find one anywhere. So because of this, I basically duct taped a cardboard box to my head with a phone in it so that I can escape this awful reality. Sad face. Number six, online gambling sites. Now, there's no wonder why these would probably be popping off, and well, most likely it's because that stimulus check hit, and now people have a lot of money and they don't know what to do with it. All the gambling addicts out there have no idea how to throw away their money, so they found a thing called online gambling. What do you know? While online casinos have been around for ages, they're just now getting relevant because, well, the virus is going around, and these people have to fulfill their addiction of gambling. Now, if only my channel was as relevant as number seven, China. Now, I guess this is probably no surprise to you, but because of this whole virus thing, we're ordering more things than ever online. And honestly, this has probably been so confusing to China citizens because get this, virus starts there, hits them hard. They have to stop shipping to an extent. Basically, a lot of their sales stop. Then they recover, and while the rest of the nation is going through the whole corona thing, and now they're having to sell more than ever. Now, I'm not going to throw any crazy 5G tower theories at you, but let's just say it's a little suspicious. Number 8. I think. I don't even know. I haven't been keeping up with the numbers, but hopefully. Internet providers. People are using the internet more now than ever because of streaming and working from home and VR, like I was talking about, everything like that. One of the leaders of Cisco, which is basically one of the companies that help make the internet work, they were saying that there has been more growth in the past few months than they would usually get in just a year. Internet providers and companies are actually having to throttle down their internet because of gamers. JK, gaming does not actually take that much internet, despite what others think. In reality, the reason that we're having to do this is because so many people are streaming Netflix movies at 4K. Get out of here, boomer. And number 9, basically every video game company out there. With the whole release of Valorant, I think this is going to be huge for them. They're capturing on the time of everyone being at home to release their game. And let's just say Steam's probably pretty happy right now. They're probably making a lot of sales and a lot of in-game purchases. So yeah, that is who's making the most money off of this awful virus. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you slap that like button because it helps the algorithm and it gives me a mad dopamine rush every time I see that there's 2 likes in one of my videos. It really helps me get through the day. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one.
Had to step my game up when you